Hello again! Have you missed me? I am so sorry. I'm late for my bi-monthly home visit. But here I am finally. The last... I think it's just been a bit over a fortnight since I last filmed. I think. But, yeah, the last 2 weeks my head's been a bit all over the place. As usual, massively behind with any kind of messaging or replying to comments, and I had quite a long period of the bad dreams, like the anxious dreams that I get. But those stopped like a couple of days ago, so I am feeling it's amazing. I just feel so much better now. I also need to warn you that I have taken absolutely massive deep dive into especially the Russian cross-stitching, the designers and the gorgeous patterns. I mean, I've loved them, for as long as I've stitched, really. But oh boy, I have been deep in there. And I feel like I've only just come back up for some air. It was such a bad decision to get a VK account, because every time I go check that, the VK is, again, that it's like the Russian Facebook. So, I mean, it's not like I'm writing there. I can read the Russian alphabet and I understand a bit, but, I'm looking at pictures. That's what I'm doing there. Just looking at the pictures. I mean, what else do you need? So it's like every time I open that app and have a look, I see all these designs being designed. I love it so much when they post pictures of like the designs being still like half done and how they're just they're building them. Because, they always create them from scratch, Often it's like the designer has first drawn or painted a picture or bought it from somebody else who has painted it, and then is creating the actual stitchy pattern from scratch. And it's just, I want to stitch everything. Gosh, guys, I think I might need an intervention very soon, because I have bought quite a few pens. Yeah. You might get tired of seeing them at some point in this video. So, yeah, I have a lot of haul to show. Oh, I'm so excited. Like, I can't wait to show them. But I just realized that do I remember which designers I have actually bought them from? Because I bought so many. And I can't really track where I've gotten them from, because I have like the PayPal receipts, but I don't think they actually say which designer it's from. It's just the website. So I'll try and do my best. Okay. I am so excited about stitching at the moment. I'm so super excited. Like everything about stitching just feels so good right now. I am still loving working on the whips of my 21 list. It's so fun. It really is so fun. Every now and then I want to work on one of the whips that aren't on the list, but so far I have said no. But, you know, of course it's just fun. I mean, whatever I work on, you know, great. But mainly I want to try and concentrate on that list still. Okay, before we get anywhere, if you are new here, my name is Laura, or Laura. You can say it either way. I'm from Finland, and that's how we pronounce Laura. Laura. Yeah, so I'm from Finland, but I have lived in Australia for quite a few years now. Love stitching. I love stitching patterns that have a lot of backstitching. Backstitching is like everything. It's the best part of stitching. I love to stitch things that are really colorful, have wonky animals, but then I also like going to like grayscale, especially if they have like a pop of color, and also sort of a bit moodier things, because melancholy feels like home. It feels like home. It always feels that empty bit in my heart. I know it might not make sense, but that's how it works. And my channel name is I Stitch Birds, because I do stitch a lot of birds. And people used to mention that when I would show a new start, it's like, it's another bird. So yeah, I do stitch birds. I still stitch birds, and I have stitched birds in the last 2 weeks, so you get to see plenty of them. I am going to film this one in chunks because I am feeling a bit overwhelmed by all the things that I would like to share and show, and yeah. So let's just start with the whips that I have been working on. There is quite a few that I worked on. So I think we're going to start with the 1 hour challenge and go from there. Let's have a look at the first video. Enjoy. Right, here we are at the stitchy desk as usual. I'm just looking at this project bag that it has a bit of cat hair. Oh, is it all outside? No, definitely some inside as well. But is there a place where cat hair is not? So what is in this bag? Do you remember? There should be a quiz, like me showing project bags and, you know, do you remember what Laura has in this project bag? It is time to work on my 1 hour project for this month. In the, not the last, but the previous video, I couldn't remember it. I was thinking that it could be the bothy chicken that I haven't worked on in ages because it's overwhelming. But no, it actually wasn't. It's the one that lives in here. Which is this one. The Perfect Halloween. The kitty cat and the pumpkin. Which is from just crossstitch. Yep, Halloween 2020. And there it is so far. Is the pumpkin now fully? Yeah, pumpkin is fully done. Is it? No, this whirly thingy there is not quite fully done, but otherwise it is. So I have the cat to stitch, and I have really struggled with the thing of whether to stitch the black as well or just the grays. So I decided to do the grays first, then see that does it need the black stitch there, because the cat doesn't really cover, I think. Right, so the cat, yeah, so the cat doesn't cover like the whole fabric. So I guess that's why I was wondering that would it make a difference or not. I don't know. So yeah, so that's what I need to stitch, and I've struggled to stitch this because the rows and arms, they go sort of all over the place, so it was hard to decide which direction to go. So at the moment I'm thinking I would actually like to make it all the way up to the top of the pattern and then work from there. I think it might make it a bit easier for me. But anyway, so I need to work on it for an hour, but I'm in the Facebook group, the Magazine Monthly. Is it Magazine? Yeah, Magazine Monthly. I haven't really taken part in the challenges there much yet, but I would like to do it more. And I noticed now that I think it was between the 15th and the 19th, or was it the 15th? Whatever it is. It starts today anyway. A challenge to stitch 500 stitches or work 5 hours on a project with a gourd. So I guess that's a pumpkin, and this is the only one that I have. So I thought, well, why not combine the 1 hour challenge and the 500 stitches and see what I can get done. I must say 500 stitches on this one, since I've been struggling with those, might be a big ask. But God, I would be happy even to get like 250. You know, that would be nice progress, because I'd love to get this finished, and well, if I don't work on it, it'll never get finished. So this is where I'm starting it, and I'll show you in a later video what happened, and did I actually get something stitched other than the 1 hour. So we'll see. All right, and then in the last video I showed that I was working on the hen and flowers. You remember the chicken on the navy fabric? So I was working on that. So let's have a look what happened to that one. Okay, here I am, back again. Oh dear, I have been so tired again. Really hard to get stitching done, so I just want to note off. Today is Wednesday the 18th of October, and I have made it to a point where it's time to put this away and show you where I got to. Here it is, look at that! I did more than a quarter, woo! Yeah! I am so happy, and how amazing do these colors look? And I really, I was hoping to get the quarter done, and yeah, did, and still felt like working on it after that. So got a nice chunk of the 3rd quarter ton done as well. Oh, what is that? There's a couple of these things come from here. There's a leaf here, one of these red leaves here, and then some more of the chicken itself, and another flower here. Then that's another quarter. So, oh boy. So I feel fairly confident that this will be a finish one day. I mean, you know how much I've been dreading stitching this because I somehow just so struggled to get going left, and now it's been like, well, why did it take this long? I mean, it's been so enjoyable. But as usually, I'm getting to the signs that it's time to move on because I am starting to distract myself with other things, and so yeah, putting this away, and very much looking forward to the next stitches session with this one. Okay, time to look what I'll work on next. Right, doesn't it look lovely? Those colours on that navy, beautiful. And now back to the pumpkin cat. So here I am, awake again in the middle of the night. It is 1:15 a.m. and it's Thursday the 19th of October. Oh, I had a bit of a difficult stitchy day today, so I decided to stay up a bit. Well, the house is quiet. Paul and cats are all sleeping, so very nice and quiet. Yeah, so I decided to try and get my stitches done for this one because I still had like 300 to do because I had been avoiding working as one does. So here is the kitty cat. Of course, the rest of the pumpkin is hidden here underneath, folded in. But the kitty cat has eyes and a nose. Yeah, I kept working on just like whatever this area, finish that, and what is that? Is that a tendril? I don't know. And then when I got close enough, I decided to get the eyes done because it would be so much nicer to stitch from here, like work from the eyes then to different parts. And of course it didn't look quite right without the nose, so I got a lot of the nose done, and I am so excited with the progress on this one because I have really avoided working on this because of the how it goes, you know, the hers, and there's I gosh, I can't speak anymore. Right, I picked 3 greys to work on, but there is, I think, another 2 different greys, or at least 1 for sure. So I keep getting lost with the pattern because there's so many, they're all just going, you know, the same directions. So I really have to keep track of the symbols, so it's slow going. So I'm even more proud of myself for actually doing the 500 stitches. But this is not on my list of 21, so it is gonna go away now. I'll work on the other things. But yeah, really chuffed that I did do something. And I still really love that needle minder from Ginger Stitch AU. It is so cute. I think it's time to go to bed now. Yeah, get some sleep. Stitch more tomorrow. Okay then. Next, yeah, I started. Okay, go have a look at this video and I'll talk more about it when you come back. So I was just clearing away some of the whips I have on the floor because I keep chucking them on the floor next to me in project bags. And so I was putting some away and I thought, kept a couple of them out, you know, to put some more stitching in them. I think I'm gonna stitch at least a little bit of this one, because this one will have big blocks. Well, I don't know if you would call them big. For me, they're big because I don't do block stitching. And so I don't think this has changed since I last showed you. I just finished frogging, you know, because I had stitched this, counted it. Oh gosh, camera. Yeah, this because I made a counting mistake, so I had to frog it. So I'm gonna finish this. Just this white bit. I know, very nice to get anything finished of that. I think I'll continue then doing this blend here, because it's a block. Yes. So at least a little bit. There's not going to be a massive amount of progress on this one. This one will be one of those where I stitch it for a little bit, put it away, work on other things, bring it back for another little session, and little by little keep working on it and getting it done. Wondering if I should also work a little bit on that cat, you know, because I don't want to leave all the black. I mean, there's black here and there's the cat. Maybe I just need to do this tail, because it'll amuse me. Oh well, you know my current plan, so let's see how it goes. And welcome back. So, because I didn't actually, it's been here like on the side. So sometimes when I watch a Flosstube video, I have grabbed it and worked on it a bit. So yeah, I finished the white bit there, and then I've been just working on this area that has the white and grey blend, and trying to make these areas a bit smaller. But yeah, there isn't much progress happening with this, but I like having it on the desk so that every now and then I can grab it and stitch. So I think it'll still get to stay here. I should really keep swapping the ones that I have with the block stitching. Then again, I might as well keep that there. I'll put it away when I can't be bothered touching it anymore. All right, what next? Okay, more whips. I'll show you both the start of it and how it looked when I put it away. Enjoy again. Yep, you know what whip is back again. I cannot resist this one. And also, it was still on the floor next to the desk when I was sorting some of the bags I had there, and I figured I might just as well put some more into this before I actually put it away and try and work on the other ones. I am going to use just the small Q-snap, and I mean, here is where it's now. I'm gonna put the small Q-snap on. No, I'm gonna put this on the Q-snap, and I am going to finish this middle cat, I think, so that all the stitches on the cat, the hat, the ribbon, that they are done. And possibly then move on to the other cat. Now, I would love to just get the cats done. Just pick now some more like actual areas to finish, instead of just the color and like going all over the place as I have been, like color completing. Because yeah, I would like there to be some solid areas that are fully stitched. And yeah, this just fits much better on the small Q-snap, so easier to hold on to. So we'll see. Well, at least finally this cat will have eyes as well, other than these little black bits there. She will be lovely. So, I keep showing you all these ones that I'm starting to work on, but not necessarily where the end is yet. I did a slight bit of block stitching on the cat and the bed one, but it puts me to sleep. Block stitching just puts me to sleep. So I'm gonna just work on this a little bit. Maybe just keep swapping, and I think I just need to do a bit of daily block stitching, just a little bit, just to get them done. Okay, you stayed at this long enough now. I'm gonna get into it. Here I am back already. Well, it's much easier when you're watching the video instead of watching me stitch this. So I come back so quickly with lots of progress. Okay. So I feel like it's time to put this one away. I have made it to over 50%, so I am really happy. And I was doing a lot of the half stitches, and I only have one color to finish now, but that still has like 500. So still plenty to do, but here is where I got to. Here we are. I was just looking at the video that I made when I started working on this session, and it looks quite a bit different. I was so chuffed to do some of the back stitching. This corner here is completely finished now. I think there's some yellow stitches or somewhere here now, but otherwise that area is fully done. So it is so nice to have something that is done. This corner obviously not so done. The thing I did last was I did all this dark blue. Before that I did all these darker greens. So so it's this really dark blue that it's still left to do. It's mainly here and here. After that it's just full crosses and lots more back stitching. Guys, I've been putting so much effort into this one. I cannot believe that is only just 50% done. Like, you know, you look at it and it's like, how is it possible? But I reckon it must be because I worked a lot on the half stitches, and the program counts 2 half stitches as 1. So the percentage goes up much slower than if I'm doing the full crosses. So I figure that once I start going the full crosses, the numbers will go up much quicker. It is Saturday, 9:30 in the evening. Just wondering what I'll be stitching tonight. I have been feeling a little bit lost this week. Like, I think before I started working on this, kept changing the whips and not working a lot on them, and so I think I'll have a look at my whip list, the 18 that I have left, and try and figure out what I would like to work on next. I mean, there's quite a few there that I still haven't touched. I was thinking I'll look at this one, you know, that Denny, the reindeer with the Christmas tree. I don't know why that's so difficult for me to do, like to stitch. I'm hoping that at some point it'll get through that bottleneck again and become really fun. So we'll see. I might get that out just to add some stitches to it, because, you know, any progress is, you know, helps. So why not? But this can go away again for a little bit until it comes out again, because I seem to like getting this one out to play. But yeah, super, super happy with where it's at now. Yeah! Okay. God, I worked on so many. And here is another start and how it finished. Go, go. Well, as promised, Denny it is. So here he is. He looks so cute. The Christmas tree is nice. I mean, it's not even just one colour. I mean, there's a few greens. I like greens. I like stitching with greens. I mean, those look nice. Some anchor threads. I don't know why this is so difficult. I think what I need to do is fully finish that whole head. Do back stitching and all, so that there's something that is finished and looks great and whatnot. Then get to the rest of the body done. Then move on to the... Okay, so this is it. This is all I've done. Like, I don't get it. I wonder if it's been the browns. I mean, I really do struggle to stitch with browns because they are so unbelievably boring. Now, but the fabric is 16 count. It has 22 colours though. Skill level 2. Yeah, I reckon I can manage that then. Just has crosses, 4 crosses and back stitching. Yeah, so that's all we're gonna... I feel like, okay, this is at least a hope, that once I put this on the Q-snap now and start stitching, it's going to feel different. It is somehow going to feel easier. And if it doesn't feel easier, I am going to do a bit of the back stitching on this side, because at least all the crosses are done on half of the head. So that would, well, that always makes me happy. And the nose, I could do the nose as well. Yeah. And then start looking at the colours and see where I go. I think I need to get that antler done there, the right one. Why are you so difficult, Denny? Why? Well, I'll have to see if we can be friends now and work together at getting him stitched, because he's not even that big. You know, that body, like, that is not that big. So it's not like it would be a stretch, you know, to get it done. Okay, I need to stop talking now and get stitching. See you later. Okay, here we are back with Mr. What's his name? Denny? That's right. It's Denny. And look, I made progress. I was so thrilled when I got the second antler done. It was like, great. I feel like I'm finally going to get somewhere. Then I got the head done. Did the back stitching, which made me so happy. Then I did the rest of the pattern is in 2 parts, so I'll be working on the top part. So I got done what was there on the top of Denny, which is absolutely thrilling. There's a couple of stitches missing, which are some of the snowflakes. So I'll just do them whenever. Then did a little bit of the Christmas decorations. Which, wait. I'm sure you still probably remember how it looks. So some of these. And then moved on to the tree. Gosh, it has been so nice to have some of the greens there. It has like lifted up the design, and now instead of just having these beige browns, oh, those greens are so bright. Yeah, so 3 greens. As much as I have enjoyed stitching with them, I find I slow down a lot with pattern like this, where they're a little bit randomly, the greens, because I need to concentrate a lot, and today was not a day when I had a lot of concentration. Another day when I suffered from bad dreams at night, so I'll be a bit tired, but I'm really, really chuffed with where I got, and I thought I'm now going to put this away. It definitely needs a few more sessions to finish it, but yeah, great start heading that way. Yeah, no idea what I'll work on next, but I'm gonna look at my list again and see what I'll pick. Gosh, they all need so much progress made. It's just crazy. Why do I not have anything that is close to finished that I could just finish it off and, you know. All right, I'll be back soon. Oh, and it is Monday, 11:45. Isn't Denny looking cute with that red nose? And I really did so love it when I got to start stitching with the green, because it really made such a difference there. So, but for the next thing, I don't have a video because for some reason I forgot to film when I picked it out and started working on it. But I have a finish. Yes! Finish number 4 from the list. And here it is. Yeah, I got this one out because when it was last out, I finished here, and I did think about whether to just consider it as a finish like this, because it looks really, really nice like that. But yeah, decided to do the rest of it as well. So there it is, the whole thing. Let's see if I can get no. There we go. Those berries are so lovely. I love it that some of those leaves had a bit of purple as well. And then back to the birds. Yeah, showing it here at the desk isn't really like the best one, but sometimes when I'm feeling a bit more overwhelmed, I feel safer filming here at the desk. I feel like if I stitch on the other side in the green chair, I have to be somehow more prepared. Like, I feel like when I'm sitting here in my little nook, that like I'm just talking in Skype or something, a friend or whatever. So that's why I'm on this side today. Look at all that grey hair. Sometimes I start looking at myself there, you know, it's like, what do you look like? All right. But we are still not finished with all the whips that I worked on. So let's go take a look at some more birds. Alrighty. I am a little bit excited about having finished that bird whip. Can't believe 4 out of 21 finished now. Who would have thought? So I think, inspired by that finish, I thought I'd take out this one, which is story time, and make some progress in this one. Well, let's just have a look. So that's what I've done. So this is the middle bird. So cute. The middle bird, I think it's fully stitched. Yeah, I just haven't done the berries and there's a leaf and whatnot, but the bird itself is finished. So my goal now is to stitch the bird on this side and actually have everything from here to the right finished, the leaves and berries and whatever there may be. And I think I will then put this away to wait for the third session to stitch the third bird and finish that off. Yeah, how exciting to think this might be finished in 2 sessions, but of course, who knows when I might get fed up and have half bird done and be like, yeah, moving on. Never know. But I'm excited to work on this a bit more, that's for sure. Okay, and here, just like magic, whoops, the second bird is done. Why does it look so wonky? Is the fabric just a bit wonky? I don't know. Anyway, yes, finished the berries and did the leaves and fully did the bird. There would have been a leaf here, but this is the bit I had showing on my Q-snap, so didn't bother anymore going this direction. So when I next bring this one out, I will do the third bird and the leaf that is here or whatever is left. I did think about moving to do the third one, but no, it was a no, because now I'm looking at, have I made a mistake here somewhere or not with the back stitching? No, because yeah, that has a green one and this one has the white ones. Just can't see it very well. But no, that's apparently how it's meant to be, so all good. Gosh, I love the beak. It's looking really cute. And the eyes are looking so cute. It's like everything just looks really cute. But this fabric has been a bit of a pain to stitch on. It is just, it's stiff and the holes are not great, so it just doesn't feel good to stitch in it. So I'm glad that the last bird will be about the same size, so don't have to suffer with it. Did like the little bit of purple there as well in the back. The third bird has some purple as well. So on to the next whip. All right, back again. And no, we're still not finished. I still worked on something else. So let's have a look at this one. I think you're gonna like it. Okay, and what do we have next? And by the way, today is Saturday the 28th, almost 1 p.m. Yes, it's the grumpy owl. He is back. And I forgot to film when I started stitching, so I have already been working for this for a bit, but does it really matter? No, it doesn't. You remember that I had stitched the middle bit, so pretty much that, and well, it does go higher up there. So the pages, the pattern was in 3 parts, so like that, and then I decided now that I would like to finish the mug, because that is the more boring bit, and since I felt ready to do it, I thought, yeah, best to take advantage of that, get on to that. So I have worked on it already for a bit. I finished the white part of the mug, and now I've been sort of getting into this. This is going to be so boring. I mean, the main color is Echo. Oh my god, I feel like just sighing. So I've been doing some of the blends here and getting it going. Didn't quite go all the way up here, but sort of finishing the threads that I had still from here. And then decided to go and do, this is like the edge and the very bottom of the mug, and then it goes up here. So that's what I'm slowly working on while trying to do some catching up on the floss tubes, because I am so behind with those as well. Oh guys, I'm just so all over the place at the moment. Just behind with everything. Can't keep up, can't get on top of things. Sleep is all over the place, just everything. Oh, and I need to do a Flosstube episode soon as well. Shouldn't say that I need to, because I like doing them. But I always worry that I just can't quite get myself together to make a decent one that is easy to follow and whatnot. So I stress about it a little bit. I'm sure it'll be just fine. But I'm happy to say that I am stitching a lot though, and so enjoying it. I am so enjoying stitching. I'm enjoying just Stitchy World in general. Okay, back to stitching now. Here we are back, Sunday night, and progress has happened. Woohoo! Woo! So, as you can see, there's a couple of empty spots, and that's because I ran out of 822, DMC 822. So I'll have to see if I can get some during the week, or whenever I order something, I'll get that in and stitch those parts when I have it. But I did everything else on this, the shading in the bottom. I did almost all the back stitching. There's just a couple of little bits here that I'll add after stitching those bits. I think it's looking really cute. I'm so glad I've done the mug. So next time when I take this one back, then I get to stitch the top part of the owl, which will be really fun. And I loved using the sloth needle minder here. Yay! This feels so good whenever I get some good progress on one of these whips. It's like a step closer to having it finished. Woohoo! Okay, time to pick what I'll work on next. So exciting. Was I right? Did you like that one? So hopefully I'll get that thread today, the missing one, because my lovely husband Paul is working in the city today, so he can stop the shop there and hopefully grab it for me. And no, that wasn't the last whip. I have one more. So I grabbed this one yesterday, I think, or the day before. Anyway, let's have a look which one it is. Okay, we are back half an hour later after the previous video. Took a little while to pick something. Well, actually, I ended up reading the whole list of whips to my wonderful husband, and he then picked what he would like me to work on, which was fine. And can I just say that reading through my list of 21, well, now it's 17. Did I finish? What? Yes, I did. 17? It made me really happy because I have made progress with quite a few of them. And there's definitely some that are not that far from being finished. There would be like a couple of days of stitching. So when I feel like working on those, yeah, miracles may happen. Anyway, this was his choice. That's right. Of course, it's the one that I have not stitched very much. It is the with the flavor of salt, wind, and sun. Actually, they have by RTO. So they have a series of these kids. They all have the same name. So if you Google it, you know, you'll have to then just try to find the right one. I still like it a lot. That seagull is just so cool and staring at himself there in the mirror window. So I have only done this because I don't know. I was so excited to get going with this kit when I first got it, and I only managed to stitch like that. That was it. Then when I finally brought it out, I thought I'm going to stitch the seagull because it looks so cool. And I felt like I was stitching and stitching and stitching it, and it still wasn't even half done, as you can see. So I had to put it away because it was starting to stress me. So my thing now is I've done these 2 beads, so I am going to jump up here and go up all the way. And I'd like to stitch this side. I mean, not necessarily now that like this session, but sort of go that way. Then I would like to go this way, do this part here, and then work down here, finish the seagull last. So I don't know, I'm gonna work out like that, but oh, look at the exciting browns that I get to work with. I mean, those are dirty browns, so they're not even that fun. But I like it that there's like bits and then there's back stitching. So I think it'll be fun enough to stitch that part. And if I get totally bored, I'll grab a bit of some lovely blue and do a bit of that. So that is the current plan, and it would be very, very, very exciting if I could stitch this side. Whoa, that will feel like a massive bit of progress there. Make me very happy. So here again is the very sad looking seagull. Oh boy. So hoping to come back with lots more on this fabric. All right, and I was working on it again this morning, and look, that is some excellent progress. I am so happy. This whole right side is finished. Woohoo! Yeah, so as I said in the plans, went up, then stitched all of this darker area, the blues, and then I think I did the half stitches, the full crosses, and then did the back stitching. I am so happy. I think that was the easier area, but I don't care, you know, I finished one side. So I am going to put it away because now I'm putting away while I'm on top, like feeling great. So when I come back, I'm going to cross to this side and stitch this one. Unless I really don't want to touch these browns, then I'll just stitch some of this blue. Doesn't matter. I'll see how I feel next time. But what wonderful progress, though. I am very, 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 very happy with this. Right. I thought that we would do something that we haven't done in ages during a home visit. It's time for a shop tour. I mean, I was going to be doing this all the time, But every time I make a video, there's so much to talk about and just to show, or I feel like, oh, can't be bothered getting so much editing done. Because my videos are long already anyway. But I really want to keep doing those because they're fun. It's fun to show you a shop and then show what patterns I bought from there and what I'm thinking about buying or what I really think are quite cute, and just have a look at them with you. So today we are going to have a look at a Ukrainian shop. The last one was Ukrainian as well. Well, I'll be surprised because, love my back stitching. So this one is called Daily Magic Stitch. And I think the owner is Anastasia. And they do have some really lovely patterns. So I'm just going to keep it's itching out. I'm just going to keep looking at my iPad here, talking about them, and we'll put the pictures of the patterns on the screen and whatnot so you get to have a look. So surprisingly enough, I've only bought 2 patterns from the shop. I'm surprised I haven't bought more yet because I really do like them. So this first one that I bought is the avocado yoga one. Just because I thought it looked so funny and quite fabulous actually. I did start stitching this one. I started with the middle one, but I wasn't happy with the fabric I picked. And I also really wanted the yoga mats to be different color. But me being me, I never got around to actually daring to pick the colors. So at the end, I gave up on my whip and I haven't restarted it yet, but hopefully I will. Oh, I find it so funny. It says they're vegan cross-stitch. Oh dear. Yes. Well, it is, but so then another pattern that I bought from there is this one with the Santa, which I thought looked really funny, like a really fun Christmas stitch that has all the Christmas colors and looks like Christmas. But it's also really fun. I like it that he's got his sock off there and with the plaster, with the band-aid on the, well, obviously, be working so hard at Christmas, and now he's gotten home and he's got his glass of milk with a big straw and bunch of cookies there and ready to just take it easy. This one I have started, but I haven't worked on it for a long time. I think I got a little bit overwhelmed and like trying to always decide which direction to go. But I know already that this is going to be my 1-hour challenge stitch in December. And I also realized that as well as the PDF, this one also came with the Saga app file. So when I get this back to work on it, it's going to be so much easier. I'm going to enjoy it. All right, so let's have a look then what other patterns they have that I think are really cute. So the first one, why haven't I saved here the name of it? Well, just have to go to the shop and have a look at it. But I love this. It's almost like a cat sampler, but without the alphabets and whatnot. But I think that all these individual objects here look so good, but they also look really good all together. Like you don't have to, well, you can decide to do like 3 different stitchy pieces, like if you wanted to, but they all look really good together as well. Yeah, I would definitely love to stitch this one. I'm sure it'll be in the shopping cart sooner or later. Oh, then there's one with the cat and the owl. What does it say there? Funny tea party. Oh, that cat is just so lovely, big and round and just so cute. You just want to give it a big squeeze. I love it. That is just really lovely. I love also the little clouds in the background. Oh, how I sometimes wish that all my whips would just, a fairy would come in, stitch all my whips, and I could just start from like nothing and just start like 50 new ones. This will be one of them. Oh, it's lovely. Yay, Christmas one. She has quite a few of the cat ones, and especially these ones with this black cat. And I do like this one. And hidden or dressed as a Christmas tree. What a lovely ornament that would make. Could even make it like a tree-shaped one. Nice. And there's another one. I like these big round cats. This one going for the star ornament there. So pretty. And we continue with the same cat. Oh, somebody needs to stitch these and show me. I just so need somebody to always stitch the ones I really like, because I can't start them all yet. But I am starting those small ones in December though. This will be perfect. Oh, and here is I think this is like the whole range of these cat ones. So you could just buy this one big pan and then stitch them individually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You could make 14 ornaments. My friend Donna has a black cat. I mean, this looks a bit grey, but I mean, you could think that it's a black one, and maybe she could stitch. I may have to try. I thought this next one was interesting. These are sold also separately, but this one has them both together. And I know really quite like just a stitchy, like a stitchy image. I quite like the crosses in the background, even though the background looks like it'll be a lot of stitching. But I then love all the little bits that have been added there, these scissors and the floss and needles and hoop, and I think those are lovely. It would be nice on the crafty room wall or something. Very nice. Oh, the little deer. I mean, can they get any cuter than these? And I love that blue bird. And the little yellow bird on that right one. So cute. Someone definitely needs to stitch these as well. But is that like the opposite, that it's been like turned around to the right and then added the what are they called? Why can't I think of the word? Like the horns. Not horns? I can't think of it at the moment. Sometimes brain doesn't work. But these are super cute. And I love these, what these designers, the Ukrainian, the Russian ones do with these buildings. They just make them look they're just so fun and cute with all the backstitching, all the little details. I so love all the plants there on the top of the roof of the building. And I wonder if that's like a heat lamp for them. So nice. I think even as being someone who doesn't really stitch buildings, these would be fun to stitch. Then I thought of this one for anybody who like, is that from Star Wars? I've never watched Star Wars. But is that Darth Vader? I don't know. But whether it is or not. But doesn't that look fantastic though? Oh dear. Got a book there, How Not to Kill, but I think that's How Not to Kill Plants. Gosh, even I would like to stitch that, and I haven't got a clue. I think it's really fun. And then Mr. Fox in his house. I love it. Raven, are you watching there? Here would be another fox for you. Because my friend Raven loves to stitch foxes. But poor thing already has so many fox patterns that I don't think she wants to look for yet another one. But if she did, this is great. And I thought these birds in the hearts are really, 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 really lovely. I mean, of course, I love the birds. But oh, how nice they would make like actual heart-shaped ornaments or heart-shaped pillows. You really can't beat patterns with backstitching, honestly. Honestly. They just always look wonderful. And picking fabrics for patterns with backstitching is so much easier because when you have backstitching going all around, you could even stitch on a fabric that is exactly the same color as the pattern you're stitching, but it will still stand out because you got the backstitching creating that border. All right, then I have the little penguins. Another really super cute, a small pattern to stitch, but with much impact. And I'm sure that this looks like it has blends, and of course it has backstitching. I love the winter hat on the penguin pulling the sled, and of course the stars, and there's a little bit of snow stitched there as well. Very nice. And I think this is the last one that I picked here. There are a lot of different, there are lots of like Russian patterns, especially with like a teapot, and then a lot of stuff in the background, like plants or fruit, or sometimes even baked goodies and whatnot. I really do like this one with all those colorful plants. And I don't know, it's always like the leaves with backstitching are like my weak point. They immediately make me feel like, yeah, that would be pretty nice. So there we go. There's another little shop tour, and I will try and do these a bit more often than I have now. I mean, it's only the second one, so because there are just so many really nice shops that we all need to look at. So I hope that you found that fun too. Okay. Lovely stitchy puddings. We need to talk about a certain topic that we haven't talked about before. But I need to talk. And I really want to hear back some opinions and thoughts and whatnot. So what are we talking about? We're talking about full coverage. Yeah, we really are talking about full coverage stitching. With full coverage, I don't mean just like kids or, I mean, I got even small kids that are full coverage, or not dimensions kids, you know, which are easily full coverage. What I mean is like the large ones, you know, like Heaven and Earth Designs and other companies in the same vein. You know what I mean. Those massive things that you don't see on my channel, right? You haven't seen one. Not one. I have very much called myself, I gave myself a name of full coverage whinger, because I have such aversion to them. Because I mean, not to seeing others stitch them, that's fine. I'm talking from the like me stitching point of view, of course. So full coverage has been a bit sort of weird thing to me. I think at the end, they are the very opposite of what I stitch. Because I mean, they don't have back stitching, and what is a pattern without back stitching? Is that even a real pattern? Okay, forget it. Don't take me too seriously. But yeah, they don't have back stitching. They are enormous. I think what I'm more thinking about is how massive the fabrics are. Fabrics are enormous. Like, I just think of me wrestling with a massive piece of fabric, you know, trying to almost feel like I'm going to be stabbing, you know, trying to get the needle through to get some stitches done. And I don't know, it doesn't I feel like I'm not capable. But what is my biggest bugbear of full coverage is the pixelation. Like the designs being so fuzzy. And that you have to stand like far away to be able to see it, see the image. I just, it's just so weird, like, that when stitching it, you know, can't quite tell what it is then, because it doesn't really look like the picture. And you only see it then from far away. That, yep, looks like just like the picture. So that has been like a I say that I get like an allergic reaction to that. I know, I'm so silly, but I get allergic reactions. And chocolate is the antidote to those allergic reactions, I reckon. Just if you happen to be suffering from the same thing. But yeah, I do struggle a lot with the pixelation. And I really would like to know What do you think about it? Like, does that bother you at all? Or is it something that, like, when you started stitching, like, your first full coverage, that maybe it felt a bit weird then, but then it has just become like that that's just what stitching a full coverage is. It's just part of it. And there's nothing to it now. Now you just stitch away and don't worry about it at all. And of course, another thing then is like all the sort of silly confetti. What to me seems like a silly confetti. Like there's a black area and all of a sudden you have to do I don't know, like a brown there or a yellow, like that really doesn't need to be there, like unnecessary colors there. Like I get it where they come from, because I think the majority of full coverage patterns are done by putting a digital image through a program, like a picture to pattern kind of program. So because of digital picture is made of pixels, and the bigger you make the image, the more of those pixels you see, and then they get translated threads, and it's like they really don't need to be there. That if the pattern was made from scratch, it wouldn't have that. And it would have, sharper lines, and it would be designed differently when it's something specifically made for cross stitch. I guess you best see it like if you put like a photo through the program, that you end up seeing how it just looks sort of quite different. I don't know, I'm not very good at explaining myself. I hope you understand what I mean anyway. Yeah, so I've definitely sworn off from ever stitching a full coverage. Haven't had any interest in it. None whatsoever. I've been happily watching others stitch them. Wink wink stitching mummy. She's got quite a few, quite a few. And I always enjoy seeing the progress pictures that she shows. But why am I talking about full coverage? Yeah, is it hard to guess? Probably not. I came across an image that I totally fell in love with. During my very deep dive into Russian stitching. But it is a full coverage one. This has been a difficult one for me. The image is so beautiful. But do I dare to stitch it? Like I'm a bit scared of stitching it. Right. Let me tell you more. Let me tell you more and my worries, and please talk to me about this, because I really would like to hear what you think. Like, are your views about full coverage the same as mine, or do you think totally the opposite? All views are welcome. So the pattern I found, it's by a really nice designer called Inna Baidenko. She has actually quite a lot of like full coverage. She also does other things other than full coverage. But by the progress pictures that she posts, she designs most of them from scratch. So they are based on like a piece of art or drawing or whatever, and then she starts creating it from scratch, like doing some outlines first and then starting to add the colors and whatnot. I'll put here a couple of pictures of one of her patterns that she's created from scratch, so you sort of see what I mean. But a lot of those designs, they do have backstitching, which definitely always makes a difference because it just does. But this one doesn't have any backstitching. So as much as I really want to stitch it, I really do worry. I worry so much that, will I just be really unhappy? Or is it just something that I'll just get used to? That, once it's finished, if I frame it, put it on the wall, that, will it just always look nice because, you always look at it from far away. Not like this. Do you want to see the picture? Got it here on the iPad. Here it is. It only has a Russian name, but I think it's like a night city. I think it looks incredible. It looks so cozy. I so wish I lived there. And can you believe that there's no black on this one? There's a lot of dark blue. Is it like 939 maybe? Something like that. So, yeah, very dark blue. So lots of that. I think it was like 10 skeins or something. Gosh, it's such a beautiful picture. But yeah, there's no backstitching in this. So I think it's going to be fuzzy or like a bit that way. Because I've seen some pictures of it stitched, but they were all not so great pictures. They were like blurry pictures or blurry pictures cross stitch. You can't really tell. This one is 370 by 420 stitches. 43 colors, and they're all crosses. So I ordered a fabric for it. I really like full crosses, so I did not want to go the way to do them half stitches. Also, it has a lot of blends. It didn't, I'm sure, where did I read? Because it does have blends. But why didn't that post say anything? Let me have a look. Yeah, it definitely has blends. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 blends. So I wanted to do it with 2 strands because I don't want to start fiddling with the, doing first one color, like if doing one over and then the other way, doing the other color, that would drive me nuts. Yeah, because of this having blends, I kind of thought that maybe she has done this one from scratch as well, but I can't say for sure. Anyway. Yeah, because blends, yeah, I wanted to do it 2 over, and I decided that I would try and stitch this on 16 count Aida, and I ordered a pewter Aida because this is a little bit darker, so I didn't want white. So I got the fabric last week, got my scissors out and cut it too small. Great. What a great start. So I had to order the fabric again, and it came yesterday. So here it is. I have cut it again. Oh my gosh. It's so big, so it's still folded. So for me, this is like beyond enormous. And I have to admire all of you guys who stitch on even bigger pieces of fabric. Like, I don't know how you do it. This is just crazy. But the nice thing is, I have the Saga app file for this, so that is going to be huge help. This is the mock-up on Saga. So looks lovely. And I am going to start stitching it this month. This is very much going to be like just almost like not counting it even in the whips. Well, I will count it, but that it's going to be like a real no stress whip. I don't want to stress about it. When I feel like stitching it, I'll try and stitch it just to see how I go. Yeah, did I already say I'm nervous? I'm nervous. I'm nervous. So, yeah. So that's what I've been up to. You leave me alone for a couple of weeks and let me do deep dives into Russian stitching, and I come back with hey, I'm going to start a full coverage. Honestly, I have a feeling there has been some sort of conspiracy enabling thing by all you full coverage stitchers. I think you've done something to me and I didn't even catch it. All of a sudden it was like, oh, I could do a full coverage. I know you guys did something. I know you did. Okay, is that enough talk about full coverage? Are you ready to see some haul? Yeah? Because I got a lot to show you. Well, I mean, we already started. So, let's see. I think it'll be easiest if because everything I buy from the Russian designers, I get the Saga file for. So it's easy for me to have a look. So this next one. This is definitely a bit different kind of design. I bought it from a designer called Vic Dollin. I am going to put here at the bottom always if they have an Instagram, and also where you can buy the patterns. So, okay, let me just talk about that a little bit. Many of the Russian designers, I mean, you can, of course, buy their designs from mybobbin or Thousands Patterns on Etsy. But many designers have their own boosty.to shops. Unfortunately, you can't just go to boosty.to and just search. There's no search. So it's like you have to kind of know what you're looking for. Or what I started with was just Googling for boosty.to crossstitch. And started looking at them that way. So you just have to register with that. I just got the app, the Boost app, which is a good idea to get. And you can just register yourself. I think you can use anything, you know, like your Facebook signing or whatever. I used a phone. I like it when they send you code to your phone, and you just like and get it done. And then through that, you can pay with PayPal, so easy peasy. So I came across this pen by Vic Dolan. It is called Moth Dance. And here is what it looks like. What do you think? I mean, that is an interesting pen, right? I saw it and I thought, my goodness, I get to backstitch to my heart's content with this one. And the background, it's not just like solid black. In fact, this has 6 colors. 6 colors and tons of backstitching. I don't like moths, but I found this fascinating. Really fascinating. So I'm very, very much looking forward to stitching this. Then I got another pen by her because this is based on art that she created, her own painting. Another one then with lots of backstitching, but I love the colors. So this is, I'm not going to even say because these are all the Saga app mock-up. So, wow, there it is. I love that pumpkin with some purples and look at all that backstitching then. It's like a text in Russian. I think it's going to look amazing when it's stitched. And I don't know what it is with ravens at the moment that I'm into. Like, I don't celebrate Halloween at all. But I really like the moodiness that ravens usually bring. And yeah, the colors of those pumpkins I thought were wonderful. I also bought this one from my lovely friend Sherry because she liked it too. So it'll be really fun to see her stitch it as well. Okay, then next, one of my favorite Ukrainian designers, Nadia Nagorna. My friend Anna told me that she's having a birthday discount, like birthday sale. Unfortunately, it was until the end of the month, so that's already gone. But it was like you buy so many patterns, you get so much discount, and so on and so on. So I'll put her Instagram there as well. And you can always buy her designs from Non-Stop Stitch on Etsy. But buying directly, it usually is a fair bit cheaper. I mean, these Russian designs, they are a lot cheaper buying from their boosty shops compared to even mybobbin. Right, so I ended up buying 6 patterns, and I already have quite a few of hers already beforehand. And I have actually even finished a couple of hers at least. Okay, let me get that. This whole section is going to take a while. Okay, here's the first one. Look at those colors, that rooster. That is amazing. And also, if you buy or want to buy patterns from her, you can go to Instagram, maybe take a screenshot or just tell her which one pattern you would like to buy, and she'll direct you to pay via PayPal, and then she'll send you a download link on Instagram. And she will most likely write to you in Ukrainian, so have your Google Translate ready, and you just write in English, and that's how I do it. Even with the Russian ones, you know, they might write back in Russian, you know, I just use the translator to figure it out. Okay, here's the next one. I thought these were seagulls, but they're albatrosses. But I love this one. So moody, and birds and water and dark sky. Ooh, that'll be fun. I wonder what kind of fabric I'll do this for. I'll do this on. Guys, I probably should have organized these pens so that they are in order here. But you don't mind me just chatting away in between. Oh my goodness, this next one is, the colors are gorgeous. Okay, it's another rooster. I mean, I have been looking at these roosters for quite a while. People have often sent pictures of them to me that you need to get these. And I'm like, I know. Never felt like it was like the right time to get them. But now, since the discount went on, you know, I ended up getting 40% discount on the patterns I got. So that is going to be amazing. It's funny that, you know, I've never been a fan of purple color at all. Like, at all. But some of the purple designs, though, they look really nice. And here we go. Yes, it's another one. I love the colors of the chest of that rooster. Those like greens and then teal. Oh my goodness, it's gorgeous. And the pansies there. Ah, and so much backstitching. Oh, it's going to be so dreamy to stitch. So dreamy. What else did I get from her? Oh, this one. This one was certainly a different one, like for me. I don't really stitch people, but I thought that this one was really beautiful. What do you think? Isn't it beautiful? And what I really liked, was how her top has been charted, because it's obviously like a see-through one with like a blue. And I thought it was so amazing. It just blows my mind sometimes how people can do these things. Like I would not know how to draw that or anything. So her hair looks amazing, and love the sky, love the flowers. Just love everything about that. So beautiful. I think there was still one more. Then I've shown 6, because 3 roosters. So yep. Oh, there we go. Let's have a look. Ah, bunnies. This is beautiful. I love that field and the flowers. Amazing. And she has a lot of designs with foxes and chickens. Yeah, it's actually one of the fox and chicken ones that I have finished. I'll have to show it sometime. Oh my gosh, my throat is starting to get dry. Right. Okay, so that was 6 patterns from her. And I didn't stop there. I really have bought a lot. So, as I had already oh gosh, I was starting to feel so embarrassed. I've been saying to hey, well, I think I need an intervention, because I've just kept buying these, but I just kept finding like more and more awesome patterns and designers, and oh, the excitement has been so high. I've been drunk by cross stitch. That's what. Okay, so I bought more full coverage, but these are not these are not so huge. I thought I wrote down what the stitches are, but I didn't. So here's the first one. Oh, these ones are by Yekaterina Volkova. I'll put the Insta there and the Boosty Shop. So the first one I fell for is called Sunrise Over the Sea, and it is based on a painting by Hiroshi Yoshida. Let's see, what is the best way to show that? I think that looks incredible. Like truly, 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 truly incredible. So this one, this one has all, this one has full crosses, half stitches, back stitching, totally like what I'd normally stitch, just a bit bigger. Let me have a look at the size. It's like 140 and maybe 198. So it's still large, but not like massive. If I remember right, these were like 30 centimeters something. I don't ask me. What do I know? Okay, I have a list because otherwise I forget all the things I bought because there's so many. Then another pen that she has done. Oh my gosh, that looks so gorgeous. This one is also based on art by a Japanese artist, Kawase Hasui, and it's called Moon on Umagon. Doesn't that look amazing? What a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous image. And of course it makes me happy as a backstitching. Yeah. I wonder what fabric I stitched that on. I suppose maybe that sort of blue, right? So that then I can do the darker on top and go lighter and whatnot. I'll worry about it when the time comes. Then where's the next one? Okay, this is the one. Oh my goodness, this is so amazing. This one is called Snowfall and based on art by the same as the last one. I mean, look at the color of that water. That is gorgeous. And the snowfall. I love this so much. So much. I want to live there. That should be my stitchy hut. But the water should be warm enough for me to jump in the for a swim and then come back and stitch some more. I love it. I love it. I so love it. She has another pattern that is like would be like from the same series. So sooner or later I'm sure I'll get that too. Then I went back. I actually messaged her and asked her to add this to the Boosty Shop so I could buy it because I saw it on her VK group. In her VK group. This one is called Country Road, based on a watercolor by Pisemski. This one, lovely. Oh, let me see. How do we get this? There we go. This one is so Finland to me because we have birch trees a lot, fields, yes. Country roads like this, yes. So that made me want to get this one. And you don't stitch the sky at all on this. It's just the well, whatever you can see in color there. This one will be a very happy stitch for me. Definitely will make me feel homesick. I know it already. Okay, what do we have next? Because the shopping didn't finish there. So the next designer I bought from is Anastasia Daricheva. And from her, okay, there's no Instagram, but I'll put the Boosty shop there. I bought the most amazing flower pattern. Like, it so blew my mind. Let's see if I can. Okay, so this is the Saga mock-up. Look at that. Isn't that just so beautiful? And I'm going to put here picture of this one stitched. It looks so amazing. It looks so realistic and just unbelievably beautiful. Gosh, this will be amazing to stitch. I cannot wait. I've been already trying to think of what color fabric I'll go for. I mean, this one is sort of on a grey, and I'm definitely leaning on grey as well, because the pink would look great and the greens will look great. So beautiful, so beautiful. Then I saw another pattern by her, and I was in the Ravens mode still, so I went for it. Here it is. And I guess that's like a bit of Northern Lights there. I've never seen Northern Lights in any such colours. They were always just green where I lived, like my home. But I think this is quite wonderful, very moody as well. I love those birds. Aren't I going for moody lately? Well, I guess it's always a mix, moody and colourful. Then, even this morning, I still shopped. Yeah. It's another animal I don't like, but I still bought it. It's a bat. It's a bat. Let's see if I can get the color right. There we go. But isn't that fun though? And again, like, oh, the scene looks so melancholy to me that I love it. But the bat is so fun though. Oh, this will be such a fun stitch. Oh, I already love it. Already love it. Oh, I forgot to say about the flower. That flower has 57 colors. 57 colors. Wow. She's certainly taking her time designing that one. And 21 blends. Woo. And the ravens, the two ravens, have 42 colors. How can it have 42 colors? And 23 blends. Wow. That is amazing. Okay, are we finally getting... Oh, two more designers. I bought a pattern by Polina Tarusova. Here's her Insta and her Boosty. Okay, where have I taken it? I've organized these so well that I can't even find it anymore. It was just a smaller pattern. Oh, there we go. She has actually a series of these garden ones. And I thought I would buy this one to start with. I love stitching patterns like this. Again, great back stitching, beautiful colors, just such fun design. I thought that could make a really nice cover, like for a gardening journal or something like that. So that's what I'm going for. And then finally the last one. Oops, click the wrong one. Here's another small one. It's blueberry jam. I have a soft spot for patterns with blueberries as well. They are so lovely. She had other jams as well. There was like raspberry and strawberry jam and cloudberry jam. The cloudberry jam pattern was actually really nice, but I prefer blueberries to cloudberry, so. Her name, I forgot to write it down, so I'll be adding it here anyway. So that's all the patterns I bought. But the haul doesn't end there. You still okay to see some more? Because when I bought the, let me see. Wow. I could have gotten these ready, couldn't I? Okay, where is the kit? Oh, here we go. Yeah, when I ordered that first fabric for the full coverage, the pewter Ada, of course, as we well know, they can't travel alone. Even though the second fabric had to travel. What cruelty. But I got this lovely blue Belfast linen, which is absolutely gorgeous color. Gorgeous. Then I got some Murano. How big is Murano? It's 32 count. Love those dots. Then I got 2 kits that were on discount, Riolis kits. Got that one because, I mean, a rainy night, that is very moody and lovely. Funny enough, I kind of wish that I could stitch the dog away because I don't really care for the dog. I'm more of a cat person, but I don't think I have that much skill or enthusiasm to make that happen, so I'm going to stitch it. Here are some of the colors. Very autumn, very autumn. And this one is the wool acrylic, what is it called? Yep, wool acrylic thread. 25 colors. The fabric, ooh, it's black Ada. 14 count black Ada. Yes, 14 count. Easy to stitch, easy stitch. Anything else? No, that's it. Really happy I got that one. Then another kit. I've seen this a lot of times, and I kept thinking, you know, because the colors looked amazing, and I love mandarins. This one is called Orange Mood. Doesn't it look amazing? Like black work and cross stitch. Far out, those two just look so good together. And all these wide areas, they look so good. Oh, mandarins, yum. Oh, and this one was called Night Park. You can see just some of the colors, but I mean, you can see them from the top there really well. This one also has 14 count black Ada. Anchor threads, 9 colors. Oh, I'm going to show you this because I've been eyeing this one as well. Another black work one. It is magnificent looking. It really is. Okay, but you know we're not done yet, right? I have more haul. I got this Ada fabric. is 14 count, and it's like a orangey mottled thing. It didn't cost a lot, so I thought, well, why not? Then the wonderfully lovely Carla from, oh, excuse me, from Stitch Me Sane. She's also from around here. I met her at the last retreat. So we decided to do a sale together. And I ordered the kits for both of us. This is the one that we went for. So it's an RTO kit. In the, what does it say? In the haze of pink flowers. Because she likes to stitch women. And this one has a lot of back stitching, so it kind of worked well for both of us. I mean, she mainly does full coverage, so if you're into that, go watch her. Stitch Me Sane is the channel. I love these roses in the hair, and yeah, the back stitched hair. And I saw, I think in oh my gosh, Mama Bear Stitchery, she bought this recently as well. That is lovely. Okay. So, we still need to talk. Because I still have hope, but we still need to talk. So, I mentioned, I think in the, it was either the previous video or the one before that, that I have been eyeing landscapes, like stitching landscapes. For some reason, they've just been really calling my name. I have no idea what is going on with me. I am buying these weird stuff. I don't get it. But my stitcher friend Virpi asked me to show some of the ones that I have been looking. So I sort of quickly just had a look around, saved a couple of pictures. But of course, I haven't marked anywhere who they're by. Yeah, great. I'll tell you if I remember. So this first one is, I think this is like the oak trees. Oh, it's a Luca S kit, this one. These trees, just wow. I mean, wow. I really would like to stitch this one. But I hesitated because I thought that maybe it was too big. But now thinking of the stuff I bought, might not be so big. But I would very much love this one. Then the moody, sad, melancholy winter scenes. Yeah, they hit my heart in a special way. They're just, I know it's like massive amounts of white stitching, but it's snow. I mean, you know, I would stitch it. This one is also a Luca S kit, and I really do like it a lot. Just the scene is like so familiar to me from growing up. It's yeah, it's really lovely. Okay, stop getting teary. Then this next one, I have gone to look at this one so many times. This has such strong feel of melancholy to me, you know, like the loneliness. It's like it's so vast. You're alone. But it feels good. It feels really good. It just makes me feel so good. But I really do worry that I wouldn't be able to stitch this because that sky just feels so big. Also, this one I've seen on Etsy, and I'm pretty sure it's like a dodgy copy being sold. I did some digging and found that I think it was one of the Russian companies, maybe Banna, who had this one as a kit. But I really can't find that anywhere. And I sort of wondered that would this pen be based on that kit? Because then it would be something, like I said earlier about the full coverage, it would be something designed for cross stitch. That if it's just something that this person has just seen the picture, chucked it through the program, then I wouldn't want to stitch that. So I have found it best to just avoid it. I'll think about it someday. But I really do like it a lot. I don't know, what is it about these sad things that just make me feel, it just somehow feels good. Okay, this next one. I know that this is a dodgy copy online on Etsy. But this looks like beyond amazing. Just so incredibly beautiful. Just so beautiful. I love that wave. It's just wonderful. And the sky and that bird. I found the company that has the one that released this design. But I remember like going to the website and you can't buy it from there. And it's quite an old one. So can you get it anywhere? Is it then okay to buy it? Like, I wish the companies would just make their old designs into PDFs to sell. Because I really want to stitch that. That is so beautiful. But I would always just... I don't want to pay for the dodgy ones, you know? So, that's a difficult one as well. Then another Luca S kit. They have some really good landscapes. Oh my gosh, this just, the colors are amazing. I actually don't like the cottage being there. I mean, you can barely notice it there on the right. But I kind of wish that it wasn't there. But this is also another really beautiful one. Okay, so the next three are from... They are anchor kits. Anchor Maya, M-A-I-A. I feel like, are they like the premium anchor kits that are maybe like larger in size? Anyway, they have these flower field ones that just look so beautiful, but they're big. So, showing in my haul, I found that they also do like a slice of that picture. Let's see, how can I best do this? So hard with... Oh, there we go. So I thought, I still get to stitch some of it. Like, it's just a slice of it. So I don't have to try and get through the whole thing. So I'll have a little bit of it. I thought this was great. Of course I had to buy it. So I'm really keen to stitch it. But this back is half stitches. I'm not sure how much I like it, how it looks there, but it's again one of those though that it looks great then, I think, when stitched. But these flowers are so pretty. And here's the next one. Gosh, those flowers, they're so beautiful. But this one I found as well. I mean, it's like it has that perfect sliver of that picture because it has the path to the beach. See the water? You've got all the different flowers from the picture and even the tree. So I was so chuffed. Can't believe it. I'm so happy I found these. And I got these ones from Crossstitch Corner in Germany. Then there's one more of these, which is the one with the poppies. That is so beautiful as well. I think if they had been selling the sliver of that one as well, I would have gotten it. I think that's fine. Finally the end of the haul. Oh my gosh, talking about full coverage, heading for the haul. This is adding another, 55 minutes to the video. Oh, it's gonna be another movie length one. And I still have November plans to talk about. So I'll be doing that one next. Thank you for putting up with all of this. Sorry to butt in here. But I was so excited when I was showing my haul that I forgot to actually tell a bit more about these kits. So Anchor Maya kit. And this one is called Evening Sun View. And the finished stitch will be 28.5 times 12.5 centimeters, or about 11 by 5 inches. It has a 16 count fabric, so Ada, and anchor threads. You can't really see all of them, but yeah, some beautiful colors here. Oh, and a full skein as well as the brown. Was there that much of brown? I guess so. Well, I suppose maybe. I don't know which one. Anyway, and the second one, Clifftop Footpath View. And you can find the bigger kits definitely still on eBay. That's now that I remember to say. And this one also has 16 count Ada, the same size. Did it say how many colors? I don't think it does. And then you can see some of the colors from this one. Okay, now back to the video. So I was thinking that we should talk about November plans. But before that, I still have one more whip to show you that I worked on. So because filming this has taken a couple of days, so I grabbed another whip to work on. Didn't really work on it that much, but I want to show it because it's always nicer to start like from zero than towards the next video. So I'll show you the start of it and what I got done. So let's have a look at those two videos like right now. Okay, here we go again. Was again looking at my list of whips and decided to pick the one that lives in this house or in this bag. I'm still so happy I have finally a bag with these two fabrics because they are just so pretty. And so I am going to be working on this one a bit. I most definitely don't want to stitch any of the black at them. Even though I might go crazy and maybe do strands worth or something, especially if I watch a Flosstube video, because those are the best times to work on something more boring, because you don't have to all the time keep looking at where you're at and the pattern. So I was thinking that I would start working on some of this stuff around the cat. Maybe even do these little dots here first and go that way. Or start from here. I don't know. I mean, those pinks are amazing, you know. Have a look at these. Those colours are just beautiful. Yeah, quite like those. So, this is where I am with Mr. Black Cat. So the cat really is the only thing I have worked on. I did do a little bit of the back stitching for the whiskers, but I found some of it a bit hard to see, so I don't know if I'll end up going back and doing it with 2 strands, or I don't know, who knows. I hate it when do back stitching, like if you can't properly see it. And also the coverage looks much more pleasant in real life than it looks on the video. Like, looks much thinner on the video. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna start doing some of the fun stuff, because if I just keep waiting until I finish the cat, these whips, like the one with the white cat, they will end up being the last ones that I work on, and that will not be good. So, well, we'll see what I get done. I can't wait to show you, and I've been still having just so much fun with these whips. So this is all I ended up doing. I did actually enjoy stitching that bit, but there's just so much on my mind at the moment. So it's now like the 1st of November, so I need to start figuring out like what am I gonna stitch this month. So I'm gonna put my whips away from the desk and figure it out, and then see what I'll be working on. But yeah, love these pinks, so pretty. All right, and now November plans. I am actually very, very, very happy I got November plans sorted, because that cleared my head a lot. Also cleared my desk because I put all the whips away, which was nice, because I will need space, especially this month, because of the full coverage. I'm still scared. Okay, so my need to grab that one. So my 1 hour challenge picked by Amanda. And if you haven't watched before, Amanda is my stitcher friend who doesn't actually live that far away, but you know, we chat almost daily. Usually on Instagram, and this year we decided, or was it maybe I decided, that we always pick a whip for the other one to work on for an hour. Can be any whip. So she picked for November for me to work on this one. It was a nice pick, because I don't want to get stitching this one, but I got to a really small start, or my usual pathetic start, and I can't remember why. I think it was just that there was lots happening with stitching at the time. Oh Lord, I think it's more pathetic than I remembered. That's it. Do they look like peas? No, they don't. Just random greens. So not much there. So working on this for 1 hour will at least give it some progress. I put this PDF also on the, what is it called? Let me have a look. The Markup RXB, which is like the Pattern Keeper, but for... Oh, I've been drinking Pepsi here, sorry. Yeah, which is like the pen keeper sort of equivalent for Apple devices. So I am going to see how that works for me, which will be interesting. Then I decided, I was watching Simple in a Row, as you all should be, because I really like watching her videos, because she works on a nice variety of things, and also a very keen stitcher, and it's fun to see what she's been doing and what her plans are and whatnot. Because her and I are doing together again the Going a Bit Crazy for the December starts. So in her last video she showed which one she will be starting. Gosh, she's going for such a big project. Well, I'm going to be starting only small. But yeah, really nice. Anyway, she mentioned that she's in a challenge group on Facebook called Semi-Sane Stitchers. So I went and had a look. And of course it's today is November 1st. So all the November challenges are starting. So I decided that this month I'm taking part in 2 challenges. And I feel like these will be okay for me. So the first one is the November Focus Challenge, which means picking a whip and then posting a progress photo at every 1,000 stitches. So really hoping to make some good progress. And for that, oops, the chicken is back. I love this fabric, it's so happy. But yes, the Riolis kit, what is the number? It's 1480. And as you know, if you've been watching my videos, I am loving this now that I have the Saga app file for it. And I might as well show you the starting point again, which is here. I've now put it pretty close to the edge here because the stitches go all the way like here. I think the outer ones were just half stitches, so I want to do those, and also want to go here to the lowest point, which is probably here. And yeah, work anyway. This is like the area I really want to work on, but I think, yeah, I'll just keep on working on it. If I get 1,000 stitches done, I'm gonna take a picture and continue. So hopefully have it out all month, and I would, oh my god, wouldn't it be fantastic if I managed to finish this? But I think that's I can't see that happening. I really can't. I will get sick of it before that. So 2,000 stitches would be great. Anything would be great. Let's just leave it at that. Then the second challenge I'm doing is called This or That, and this month's theme for it is near or far, so I had to pick a whip that you can sort of tie to that. And I picked actually the kit I started for Kid and Caboodle Cell last November, so I wanted to work on it this month anyway, which is the Titmouses by Maroshka. It is so lovely. And the nice thing about this one is that you only need to post the start picture and then the finished picture. It doesn't matter how many stitches you do. Where is it? Here we go. I combined the 2 Q snaps, the 11 by 11 and the 8 by 8, to make the different shape one. so that I have enough area here for this whole half that is left. So I would really love it if I could do the second bird, but this is also like whatever I get done is great. I don't think I'm gonna count stitches or anything. Well, I can see it on the Saga because this is the first time I'll be working on this one using the Saga file as well. So very much looking forward to seeing if it makes a difference for me. Oh, it looks so pretty. How gorgeous are those yellows? I love them. They make me very happy. Yeah. I've been hoping for progress. So, other than these, no specific November plans. I will just keep working on the 21 and see how I go. Any progress will be happiness. Okay, that's all about the November plans. I'll be back. So, before finishing, a couple more non-stitchy things. Let's go have a look. What's happening in the backyard? I got some capsicum seedlings, which are looking quite happy. I also got some cucumber seedlings. I still need to plant those ones. Let's see, what else is here? Sweet peas are starting to die, and still no carnations. Where are my carnations? I don't know if there's actually much new to show here. I mean, look at the zucchinis now have plenty of leaves. Oh, still plenty of the oranges there, and oh my gosh, those flowers are so gorgeous. Look at those ones as well. Tomatoes, I really need to take some of those out of there because there's too many. Oh, something smells so good here. I wonder if it's the mandarin flowers. Ooh, look at all the mandarins. I know that some of these will certainly fall off, but well, we'll see. And the lemon tree is still full of open flowers. And this one, this sweet pea still has the most beautiful flowers. Like it started with those dark reds and now, wow, these pinks and some white ones. Oh, so nice. And now, let's go have a look what I baked. Yes. So here is what I baked this time. It's a lemon drizzle cake. I'm just going to take a picture before I put the icing on. So when I took it out of the oven, I poured on it a lemon syrup, which has now been soaking in nicely. So I'm going to make the icing, put that on next, then show again how it looks. And here it is after pouring the icing on. Oh, so lemony cake, lemon syrup, and lemon icing. God, that's going to be pretty good. And it looks so nice. Again, another success. I'm so chuffed. Can't wait to try this out, I think. Let it cool and then give it a go. I'm here with baking. Okay, I forgot to say that the baking last week, which was the sponge cake with the strawberries and mascarpone and sour cream and, you know, all that topping, it was delicious. I tried it the next day, I think. Oh, it was delicious. Definitely needed the full amount of the icing for me, though. I would have loved the full amount, but Paul really liked having just a half. So what I forgot to do was show that it was again from this book, and today I have again baked from this one. I am really liking this one a lot. And what is nice is that I think everything in the book is made, like, baked in the same size tin. So it's nice. Don't always have to be looking for a different one. So, let me see. I think I've done now the first 4 recipes in this book. Goodness me, where do they start? Yeah, because the first one was the blueberry slice, which I liked. Then the second one was the chocolate banana tray bake. Then I made the sponge cake. And now I made the lemon drizzle cake. So it's a lemon cake that, right, okay. My favorite kind of lemon drizzle cake is the one where you just mix like a regular sugar with lemon juice and then put that on top because it turns crunchy, and I really like that. So this is a bit different. This one, after baking the lemon cake, you poke the holes and pour on lemon syrup. And then after the lemon syrup, you make an icing with, you know, icing sugar and lemon juice, and then pour that on top. So I just, when I took the first slice of it, oh, this is big. Whoa! Look at the size. That is a big cake. Oh my goodness, it looks good. Looks like there's hardly any icing now, but it's quite lemony, so don't need any. So I'm really looking forward to trying this one. It is so soft. Mmm. Mmm. So nice and sweet and lemony. Mmm. Oh, another delicious cake. And lasted in the fridge for a week, so excellent, because these are big cakes and last all week, so Paul can keep taking some to work, or when there's a cup of tea, cup of coffee, or whatever. And I'm so happy. I'm so happy I baked again. I may possibly bake again, but we'll see. But don't promise anything yet. You'll see. You'll see if I bake something. I'll be back to show it, of course. But that is delicious. I highly recommend that book if you enjoy baking at all. Okay. All right. God, this video has been full of all sorts. And I think I forgot to mention on my baking video that I actually got those lemons from Florina. Yeah, she brought them to me at the last Stitchy meetup. I still have a few lemons left, so I'm hoping to bake either today or tomorrow. So I will show that in my next video. And I think it's finally time to stop here, because you have gone another movie length one, so great. I really hope you enjoyed watching. I hope you got lots of stitching done. And yeah, do tell me your views, opinions, thoughts on the full coverage. Can't wait. Tell me, what was your favorite of all the Russian, Ukrainian pens that I bought? Definitely want to know that. So, and if you have any questions about the boosty shops or whatnot, you know, just ask. I'll try and help. Okay? So, I also miss you. I hope you'll get lots of stitching done before my next video. I hope I'll get a lot of stitching done, even though with my plans, I don't know how many whips I'll be working on, but just will never know, you know? Nobody does. Nobody knows. Okay, bye for now.